possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 10-point game. Dellavedova kicks to Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Here's Dellavedova. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Iguodala, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember, Clark, back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Here's Livingston. Mozgov with the block. And they'll keep possession. Barnes. LeBron with some nice D. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. Has become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Cleveland also making a change. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Shumpert. Now here's Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Rush. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
Smith kicks to Irving, shoots from the baseline. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. The drive by Thompson wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Irving. The screen from Thompson. It's hauled in by Bogut.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jefferson. And that's collected by Bogut.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And there's the call on Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson. First personal foul, team's first.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Outside Irving. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Golden State moving it around. Thompson from long range. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. A break for Thompson. Last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Jefferson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West. A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
It's Rush outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's James. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And now running up the court, Rush pushing it all the way. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Jones comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. 1:22 left in the first half. And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Iguodala. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Dellavedova. Picked by Mozgov. Dellavedova kicks to James. Again, James missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Clark, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Iguodala outside. To the paint, 6 to shoot.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
And a serious dunk to finish it off.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
James with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. For the 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing